Buccal fat removal isn't necessarily a new thing, but it's only recently gone viral on TikTok. In fact, it's getting so popular that the demand for this procedure has skyrocketed in recent years. On the app, you'll find many videos of young women talking about the trend of removing the fat from their cheeks in order to attain a more toned and hollowed out look. Although plastic surgeons have warned that the procedure causes you to look way older, the trend shows no signs of slowing down. So here are the top 10 celebrities who've gotten botched from buccal fat removal. Number 10, Chrissy Teigen. In 2021, the cookbook author and model confirmed during a selfie video that she had undergone this treatment. She made a post on her Instagram story and pointed out her newly sculpted cheek area, saying, "I did that Dr. Diamond buccal fat removal thing, and since I quit drinking, I'm really seeing the results and I like it." The video spread quickly through social media, and several outlets were quick to identify that the procedure was designed to slim her face and improve her jawline. She is said to have chosen a surgeon in Beverly Hills who is well trained and qualified to perform the procedure. In the video, she seems very happy with her decision to undergo this treatment, and she's proud to admit it. Chrissy is one of the most outspoken celebrities when it comes to talking about the work that she's had done. In 2017, she once pointed to her forehead, nose, and lips and said, "Fake, fake, fake. Everything about me is fake except my cheeks." But then a few days later, she made a post on Twitter claiming that she was only joking, and insisted that armpit liposuction is the only procedure she's ever had. But whatever the case may be, she is easily one of the most honest celebrities when it comes to admitting plastic surgery. Number 9, Lea Michele. The actress has been trending on Twitter this week, but it wasn't because of her Broadway performance in Funny Girl. It was actually because of her chiseled facial appearance. Lea posted a selfie comparing herself to Lucia, the beautiful Sicilian working girl on The White Lotus. But the internet was quick to notice her resemblance to another trending character, someone who had undergone buccal fat removal. Although the actress hasn't confessed to anything, fans are convinced that the alleged buccal fat removal surgery isn't the only thing she could have had done. Many have compared pictures of Lea from 2019 to 2022, and the two main differences seem to be her nose and her lips. But more than a decade ago, the Glee star declared that she would never have anything done. She said, quote, "I was one of the only girls in my high school that didn't get a nose job, and if anyone needed it, I probably did. But my mom always told me growing up, Barbara Streisand didn't get a nose job. You're not getting a nose job, and I didn't. F those people." And it seems like she did take that advice, because she doesn't look drastically different these days, despite getting a little bit of work done. Number 8, Dove Cameron. Fans of the actress have noticed her facial features have changed since her days as a Disney star, and instead of pointing to natural aging, many have claimed that it was due to the infamous procedure of buccal fat removal. The 27-year-old is known for her big eyes, long lashes, plump lips, and tiny nose, which eventually got her labeled as a real-life Barbie doll. It's worth noting that she's never gone on the record and admitted to going under the knife, but after many red carpet appearances and many paparazzi pictures, it's clear that she's had more than a few cosmetic procedures done. From the time she was a young actress starring in the film A Secret Garden, fans noticed there was a distinctive bump down the bridge of her nose, and her lips were a little bit thinner. But fast forward to 2013, during her time as a Disney star, and her lips were already a lot plumper and the shape of her nose had a slight change. There's even been speculation that her dimples were attained through a surgical procedure. Now fans have said that she looks unrecognizable from her youth days, and a lot of that comes down to the fact that her cheeks are hollowed out. But to be fair, that can sometimes naturally occur with age, so it might not be because she's had buccal fat removal. Number 7, Sophie Turner. The actress's appearance has changed since she played Sansa Stark in Game of Thrones. In recent pictures, fans have pointed to the fact that her face seems to be more chiseled than before. As a result, there have been speculations that Sophie underwent buccal fat surgery, as her face looks slimmer compared to her old pictures. Although this, of course, cannot be confirmed, as the 26-year-old has not yet commented on the rumors. But it's true that Sophie has gone through a drastic beauty evolution over the years, and it's something that everyone's noticed because we've literally seen her growing up before our eyes. She scored her now iconic role on Game of Thrones at the age of 13, and more than 10 years later, she's transformed from a fresh-faced redhead teenager to a grown woman with an entirely unique beauty look. In fact, if anything has changed over the years, it's clearly her hair. When she dyed her signature flame red locks platinum blonde in 2016, fans were shocked. In 2018, she said, "I'm very experimental, and having been a redhead for so long and not being allowed to do anything with my hair, now I'm like, I just want to do everything," which makes sense because pretty much every color suits her. Number 6, Sarah Hyland. The Modern Family actress is speculated to have undergone the procedure after her fans noticed a difference in her facial structure. Fans pointed to the fact that she previously had plump and round cheeks, but in recent photos they appear to be a little bit more sunken in. But there's actually a reason why Sarah's cheeks were a lot fuller back then. She's spoken out before and explained that the change in her appearance was actually due to health complications. In 2018, she revealed revealed that she'd been battling kidney dysplasia, a condition where the kidney does not fully develop in the womb. She was already on her second kidney transplant around that time period, since her body began rejecting the first one that her father donated to her back in 2012. The second one was given to her by her brother Ian, which took a toll on her mental health. As for harsh comments about her weight, she's hit back at the criticism time and time again, especially for her swollen cheeks, which she attributed to her life-saving medication. Sarah said, "For those on prednisone, I know what you're going through and I commend you for sticking it out as I have. My self-confidence is not rendered from your comments." Number 5. Bella Hadid. She's one of the biggest and most influential models of the moment, along with her sister Gigi. But when social media really started talking about buccal fat removal, Bella Hadid was one of the first names to come up. And whether or not she's had the procedure done, there's no denying that her appearance has changed dramatically since she's been in the public eye. Around 2017, Bella's cheekbones started to look a lot more sculpted than they once were, leading fans and plastic surgeons to believe that she underwent a facial sculpting procedure, had dermal fillers to alter and enhance the shape of her cheeks and jawline, and of course had fat removed from her cheeks to give her a more defined face and very sharp jawline. But no matter how drastic her transformation was over the years, the model has not always been very open about getting plastic surgery. Back in 2018, she told InStyle, "People think I got all this surgery or did this or that. And you know what, we can do a scan of my face. I'm scared of putting fillers into my lips. I wouldn't want to mess up my face." But just last April, she actually admitted in Vogue that she did have a nose job when she was 14, and said that she now regrets that decision because she might have grown into it. Number 4. Iggy Azalea. The Australian rapper has previously gotten called out for having undergone buccal fat removal, but fans of Iggy Azalea know that she's always been very outspoken about getting plastic surgery, and has admitted many times which areas of her body she's had done. Although she's retired from music now, Iggy Azalea has consistently commanded headlines all over the globe, and while she's been in the spotlight, many people have noticed how much her appearance has changed over the years. Confirming the suspicions, she has admitted that she's had rhinoplasty and a breast augmentation. She said, "I'm not denying it. Denying it is lame. I don't think you should be ashamed if you made a change to yourself, which is why I've spoken about the changes I've made, like with my breasts." Iggy was always pretty straightforward about her decision to have surgery, saying, "Your perception of yourself can change a lot over time, so I think it's important to wait and make sure it's the right choice. Plastic surgery is an emotional journey. It's no easy feat to live with your flaws and accept yourself, and it's no easy feat to change yourself. Either way you look at it, it's a tough journey," which is a great message to get out there, considering that there's still a lot of stigma behind just admitting to having done plastic surgery in the first place. Number 3. Khloe Kardashian. The Keeping Up with the Kardashian star is known for being the funniest and most laid back of all the sisters, but over the years, fans have seen a drastic change in her appearance that can only really be put down to plastic surgery. And now that it seems everyone is getting their buccal fat removed, some have pointed to Khloe as the one who started the trend. While she isn't too outspoken when it comes to her past procedures, she has opened up once before about the reason behind her choice to go under the knife. Quote, "For me, everyone says, oh my gosh, she's had her third face transplant, but I've only had one nose job and everyone gets so upset, like why don't I talk about it? No one's ever asked me." She also revealed that she's done injections but not Botox because when she tried it, her face responded horribly. Although all the surgery was likely because of something deeper. In fact, later on in that one episode, Khloe explained how she experienced body image insecurity when she was doing photo shoots with her sisters, saying, quote, "They would receive racks and racks of clothes, and I was told by so many different stylists I was given about 2 or 3 pieces of clothing, but not to worry because I would be in the background anyway," which is pretty unfortunate because being treated like that would upset just about anyone. Number 2. Adele. The singer's dramatic weight loss over the past couple of years has really transformed her appearance, so much so that fans have wondered if she's done more than just switching up her diet and her workout to achieve her new look. The internet practically exploded in 2020 when Adele made a post on social media that showed her completely transformed look. Several plastic surgeons have since come forward and given their expert opinion on what she might have had done. This includes things like adding filler to her jawline because it appears to be more pronounced, as well as buccal fat removal and Botox, but most can agree that drastic changes in her appearance can simply be put down to weight loss. In fact, she joked about it during an opening monologue for SNL, where she said, "I know I look really different since you last saw me, but actually because of all the restrictions, I had to travel light and I could only bring half of me, and this is a half I chose." The 34-year-old looks extremely happy these days, and she has opened up about all the healthy lifestyle changes that she's made that helped her lose 100 pounds in 2 years. And clearly she is still very much herself, just with a newfound confidence. And coming in at number 1, Ariana Grande. The singer is no stranger to speculations about plastic surgery, and of course with the new procedure taking over the internet, it seems like everyone has pointed to Ariana as a likely likely candidate. Apart from buccal fat removal, one of the most common theories about her changing face is that she's had eyelid surgery and lip injections. In comparison with her old pictures, it's true that she does look very different, but Ariana has also changed her style of makeup constantly since being in the public eye. For instance, from around 2016 to 2019, she's been known for having a very deep tan, something that she was constantly criticized for. Then in later years, she seemed to be less reliant on the tan and is now a little bit closer to her natural pale skin color. Nevertheless, the criticism has not gone away. In response to a hater, she once said, "We live in a day and age where people make it impossible for women, men, anyone to embrace themselves exactly how they are." In October last year, she swapped her trademark chestnut brown hair for blonde. The transformation made her look wildly different, and if anything, it's good that she's comfortable enough to chop and change her look. That's everything that we have on the list for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.